the planet. So today we are speaking about sustainable ophthalmology, and I'll give a short introduction, and then I'll talk about facility design and management. And we have Dr. R.D. Ravindran, who is speaking about minimizing the environmental footprint of ophthalmology at a tertiary eye care center. And if the tertiary eye care centers through which a lot of trainees go, it should be part of the curriculum, saying that tomorrow they should also be mindful about what they are doing. And then Somshila Murthy is here to give us tips to how to make our practice and learning green. And Vinit Joshi will tell us how technology is the way to go forward and try to make the effect. So why sustainable ophthalmology? As all of you know, that global warming is a fast coming crisis which all of us are not really taking it seriously, but in a few years our children and our grandchildren will face the brunt for the mistakes or for the foresight which we did not have as a collectively as this one. Pollution is another aspect, chemicals, pesticides, plastic, which we have to be really aware and try to minimize it as much as possible. And all this also is resulting in biodiversity loss, which is also resulting in options as to treat our problems. It's not the planet which is at risk, it's we who are at risk. And for our own sake, we have to do all this because that's a threat to our health and future well-being. As the Hippocratic Oath says, first do no harm to the patient. So we should also take that, extend it forward and make it that we should not do any harm to the planet. In fact, there's a organization which is called iSustain, which is supported by AAO. David Chang is one of the persons who's heading that, and ASCRS and ESCRS have formed an iSustain, and I think we should talk to our AIOS brass who will get elected next time and try to join that organization and try to make sure that we combinedly do all the efforts. There's another organization called Physicians for Social Responsibility to promote awareness of sustainable practices. I think we should collaborate and on a global scale do this because we have so many people, the largest population on earth, and we can contribute significantly to that. And all of us know that circular economy is the way to go. We have to reduce our use, reuse things and recycle them, and always being mindful right from switching off a light, turning off a tap and all those things. So I'll talk shortly about sustainable ophthalmology, how right from the time we think of a facility, think of a profession, how it can help about with the design and management can help in decreasing the footprint. So right from the time we think of a hospital, the building design has a major impact on the environment through its lifetime. So India has a good green buildings code, and then we have to adopt it for hospitals too, because the material what we use, the processes which have been used, the designs, the insulated windows, walls, planting trees, all this is right from the time a person knows about ophthalmology, we have to plan it. And also running a hospital or a building or in our lives, energy, water, waste, food, transportation, all these things are part of our day-to-day thinking process, and we should make sure that all this happens in a green way. Operating room protocols is one. Then the day-to-day usage, that the lights what we use, the AC environment, the amount of, for example, the government of India was also planning to have 24 degrees as the cutoff point. We sometimes put it at 18 and use double the energy. Then mobility, fortunately EV is picking up, and electrical vehicle mobility will help us in future. And then renewable sources for electricity generation and conserving whatever energy we are using are some of the ways forward which can give us fast results. Usage of water, which again we are facing a shortage and it's fast coming. Reduce your usage, try to harvest the runoff, recycle and recharge groundwater when needed. Waste is a big thing which none of us are looking at, but there are ways and means which everybody is trying to help, and Dr. R.D. Ravindran will talk more about it, about how to minimize, recycle whatever waste we are generating. And I've been trying to coordinate with companies, trying to say that their packaging and they should take back their high quality plastics what they're using. And some of them had atrocious answers. This is the municipality's work, not my work. So you generate the waste and somebody else has to use that. I think all of us collectively should talk to our companies. Biomedical waste disposable will help us with our health, and encouraging plant-based foods, all of proper storage and avoid wastage, so that way vegetarians are helping the planet. Avoid fossil fuels. Ethanol for generators can be used. Charging infrastructure should build up, and avoiding chemicals in our environment, both in the OR as well as for pesticide management. And we have to sensitize our staff for energy usage, water usage, and resources usage, because all of us are part of a team. And then electronics are a big thing now. We use so much electronics, and we should know where they are going. Try to not use the latest models and keep recycling your products. And then energy efficiency can be improved by appliances. And thank you very much. I tried to give you an overview, and Dr. R.D. Ravindran will give us a very interesting talk. Yes, please. Yeah.
Now, disposable of the high-tech waste is also there.
Yes.
Man don't know how to disposal. Man knows how to where to dispose, but he's not doing it. See, what I told you, there are lakhs of satellite they expect. What I told you, they all been brought to Arctic region, where technology kilometers nobody is getting. Now, what they have done, they have diverted them, and they have buried in the sky. And they will reverse cycles, and they will fix the
Yeah. Whatever goes up will come down, sir, someday.
Man don't know what to do. First they told they will bring it on. Now they are buried in the sky. Whatever the advanced management, but he is not following. Man knows good and bad, but how to avoid the bad also. But he will be continuing. Just take drinking alcohol, sex, other things. Everything man knows.
Yeah, we have to know how to change human behavior. I think that way we'll have to scientifically use this. Sir, we'll have our questions towards the end, because we are only few people. It's more like a group discussion. There'll be a lot of questions generated. We have enough time. We'll discuss at the end. Yeah, thank you.